So we're getting ready to put a sound bar in the 2021 Can-Am Commander, the Max. I'm gonna try to install. It's a Boss. The BRRC34. It ain't really gonna mount the way I wanted it to. It can't mount on the front bar because it hits these. It's too wide. And it can't mount on these bars and stay straight because of this. So I can either mount it here and fire it backwards, which I don't want to do. So I'm probably going to mount it here and have the speakers pointing down. So that's my plan. I don't know how good I'm going to be able to get it on this bar because it's got 1 3/4 inch mounts and 2 inch mounts. Well, Can-Am does an oddball bar, and their bar is 1.850, which puts it kind of in between those. But we're going to see. I might have to end up wrapping the bar to make it a little thicker. I don't want to get too high because I've got a top coming, and I don't want it to be sticking up and end up interfering with the top up here, because that right there is pretty well flush. But try to start mounting it and come back in a few. So this is probably a 2-person job, trying to get all these little clips in this rail and hold the sound bar up against your cage and get bolts started and brackets started and all that. I ain't got another person right now, so I'm gonna take the zip ties, get it started, and I'll thread it through these zip ties, and they'll just hang here. And I'll push it up, pull the zip ties tight. It should hold it against the bar pretty snug, enough to be able to mock it up and see how the brackets are going to do. So I got it held in here with the zip ties right now. This is kind of the idea. Hopefully to get it level. This point there, it's out of the headroom. It ain't affecting the passengers. Out of the way of everybody. Only thing that'd be awkward is the dome light. Well, now face to the back, but ain't really that concerned about that. So it's mounted. Only good thing about having the bends in the bars is you can move these brackets out ever how far you need to get them to tighten down. I used the 1 3/4 inch bushing in it and then just moved them out a little bit to where it was a tight mount. It ain't going nowhere. Famous last words. But my only concern is that I ordered a 2-piece roof, and the seam on the 2-piece roof is on this bar. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but I'll cross that bridge whenever I get there. Now see if we can get her wired up. So I got it in. It's loud. I don't know, over 100 foot away right now.
Spend days in a coma, there's nights on porch and a chain. Now he's in heaven.
A little loud. Anyway, I've not got my wires run yet. We're planning on going on a ride tomorrow, and I don't feel like taking that console out. Not 100% sure where I'm going to mount this. I just kind of like it to be out of the way. Thought about mount it back here, but then I gotta do something with the wiring. But I may or may not post this once I mount that, or go ahead and post it before I mount it. I don't know. We'll see. If I do it, then I'll just post something else where I end up doing that. Alright, so I ended up running the controller up front. It's here. I'm still not 100% sure how I want to mount it. I really wish it had a flat back. That way I could just velcroed it somewhere where you could get it whenever you wanted it. I'll figure out somewhere to put it. But I went in with the Warren right there. Run it through here. I was able to reach up and grab it. You'll have to take this piece off that goes around your gear shift. It's 3 of the T30 bolts. And then I just run it down through there and back under this back piece. This back piece, there's a T30 here. There's one T30 in it there. And there's a T30 in that piece back there. And then 2 little push pins. And then that whole center console will come out. But I ran it back all the way over to the battery. You will have to splice the power and ground for the controller if you want to run the power back here. That way you've got constant power. There's constant power under the dash, but I didn't really want to put it up there. It didn't look like I had a whole lot of room on the studs to put it. You probably could, but get it back here. You want to put everything back now. Alright, so it's all in now.
Gotta work like a mule, mining Pike County coal. I fucked up his back, couldn't work anymore. He said one of these days.
And where I faced the subs down, now looks like you install a light bar for the dome light. That's pretty much it. I'm happy with it. One thing I don't remember if I mentioned in this video, I mentioned it when I done the harnesses, but your seats pop out. Maybe I'm the only person that didn't know that. I don't know, it might have just been me. But if you grab your seats here, they'll pop up and just come out. And the backs do the same thing. You can pop them there and slide them up. You can take all that out. When I did the harnesses, I started pulling trying to get to the bolts to do the bases, and realized how hard it was, and accidentally popped the seat out just trying to move around. So that was how I found out. Maybe you know that, maybe I was just dumb, but in case you didn't, there you go. See ya. Y'all have a good one.